As a company with food and beverage products to move, you have a lot on the line. Yours is an industry where a slight delay or service lapse on your transportation provider's behalf can cause major financial and logistical issues that reverberate well into the future. So yeah, you'll want to get this right. Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Road. In today's video, Brandon will outline 3 keys to successfully moving food and beverage freight so you can prioritize them in your own processes. But wait, there's more. Brandon will also explain 3 of the most common mistakes food and beverage shippers make so that you can be sure to avoid them going forward. If you find this video to be helpful, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel so you never miss a new piece of educational transportation industry content.
Hi, my name is Brandon Voigt. I'm a national sales representative here at ATS. I've been here for about 3 years. Today we're going to talk about food and beverage shipping. We're going to talk about the things that lead to success and then also the aspects that you want to avoid. Here are 3 ways to make your food and beverage shipping as successful as possible. Number 1 is to increase the efficiency of your loading and offloading times. A couple ways to increase the efficiency of your loading and offloading can mean one way is hiring part-time workers. These are the workers that can just be dedicated to the loading and offloading of the trailers. Another way is making sure your product is staged and ready to go right on the trailer when those trucks are arriving and when there's open space at delivery. So when those trucks arrive, it can be offloaded. And then lastly, it is the scheduling, making sure that if there are appointments that they're already set to go and the drivers can just arrive and then leave as planned. Another way to make sure you're successful in food and beverage shipping is making sure that all your carriers adhere to the FDA standards. One way of doing that is making sure that the carriers, when they arrive, their trailers are clean, dry, they don't have any holes in them. When it comes down to food and beverage shipping, there really cannot be any other substances getting in the trailer. The third way to be successful is to increase your access to flexible carriers that fit your needs. This can mean if it's a last minute shipments that you typically do, make sure that your carriers can do that. Or if it's something that's planned out months or even years in advance, that they have the regular carriers that can provide that service. Now let's jump into the 3 mistakes that you want to avoid when moving your food and beverage products. The first mistake you want to avoid is using bad packaging. From the start, it may cut the cost on overhead, but these pallets are sometimes traveling cross country. It can be one mistake, one bump on the road, and all of a sudden these pallets are tipping over in the truck. You want to make sure you have adequate packaging to make sure that your product gets to point B successfully. Another mistake you want to avoid is overloading trailers. This brings a bunch of problems back to you. It may seem like a good idea to make sure you fit as much product as you can into this trailer, but this brings up other issues. One being that the driver is now overweight. They now have to come back to your location, get offloaded, and that just really takes up more time from your other appointments, so on and so forth. It's just further delaying your process. Lastly, a mistake you want to avoid is leaning on the help and expertise of inexperienced carriers. Inexperienced carriers may be more likely to make the mistakes you want to avoid and also may be more prone to not following the key success points that we talked about when it comes to shipping your food and beverage products.
Now that you understand how overloading trailers, using bad packaging, and leaning on inexperienced providers can significantly hinder your supply chain, I hope you'll feel more comfortable managing your freight moves going forward. And although those 3 keys of success that Brandon shared with you are a great starting point, optimizing your procedures will take a few more crucial insights. I invite you to download the Ultimate Guide to Food and Beverage Transportation, a free tool located on the ATS Learning Hub for some more tactics to keep your F&B supply chain moving.